Hello, and welcome to a very, very extra special Tuesday announcement. I have a guest.
Yay!
And we're actually in Sandra's office. Hopefully you know who Sandra is at this point. She's been here for a year and a half. Sandra Greenfield's our interim director of faith formation. And we're coming to you from her office this week because I wanted to make sure you all know that our director of faith formation search team is looking for your help and your input.
Yeah.
They are working right now on putting together information to send out to folks who might want to be our settled director of faith formation. And this Sunday and next Sunday, so Sunday, November 13th and November 20th, at 11:45 in the auditorium, they're going to be holding two informal brainstorming Q&A gatherings, which some people might think of as cottage meetings, so you can also call them that. And you're invited to come to one or the other. They're going to be identical, so you don't have to come to both, but we'd love to see as many folks as possible at those so we can get your input on our settled DFF. And you also hopefully have seen the link go around for the online survey as well. And I'll include that in the comments to this video. So we hope that you will fill that out. It's 10 questions, really quick, really easy. I also want you to notice that Sandra and I have one thing in common. Ooh, it's over here. We voted today.
We did.
Did you know it's election day?
Yeah.
I hope so.
Go for it.
So if you have not voted, you still have time. I think the polls are open till 8 most places.
Yeah.
So please get out and vote. It's really, really important.
Yeah.
And because it is election, we don't have any Tuesday night programming.
Right.
So
go vote.
Go vote.
Go watch the results.
Take care of your anxiety in whatever way you need to.
Yep.
And we'll have our Tuesday programming back next week.
Yeah.
Now, Sandra has a few announcements.
I do. So our monthly games people play will be held this Thursday. These are non-violent games. They're tabletop games, and I'm understanding there's a real passion growing around cribbage, which I just learned this summer. So it's a really fun game to learn. It's Thursday night at 7 o'clock in the dining room. Bring cookies and milk. Jamie Hinkle would love to have some snacks provided. So come on in and play some games on Thursday. Maybe a good thing to do after today, to come in and play some games.
Yeah.
And Sunday, I'm very excited to participate in my first ever Ropes Faith Survey. So those of you who've been here for a while know that the Rites of Passage Experience program for our 8th and 9th graders involves a time for them to learn what you all believe. What does the congregation believe? And so they'll be in the dining room following the service to take a poll, and they'll tabulate the results, and then we'll hear what it is that we believe, what we think. So that also helps them to understand the variety of beliefs that exist for all of us as Unitarian Universalists and what it means for them. So this is not just what you think, but it's also helping them to answer the question, what do you believe? So join us after the service. And you're also after the service, there's a lot going on after the service. So, but come to the service first.
Yeah.
And then join Russ Leonard in the cemetery to place our flags for our veterans. Russ has a map, and he is inviting especially children and youth. So if you come as a family, that Russ will have a map, and you'll be able to find those gravestones that we can show our reverence and our respect for, and place a new flag for Veterans Day.
Yeah, great. And that's not all that's happening on Sunday. We also have Intro to UU happening 11:30 in the fellowship room. And like all of our events for newcomers, they're geared at newcomers, but everyone is welcome. So if you want a refresher to UU, you can join us at 11:30 in the fellowship room. And then 5 o'clock, we have our monthly body and soul service. Try being in the chapel for something a little different and new. Yeah. We were not in love with the auditorium setup, so we're going to try something different. And it's at 5 p.m. followed by a soup dinner in the dining room. And some of you might already know that our theme for this month is story. And we're going to have a ritual-centered service on Sunday evening where we think about what it would look like to re-story communion. So please join us for that.
And if you're a parent of a member of the senior high youth group, they will be coming to Body and Soul at 5 o'clock. So instead of coming here at
Excellent.
6, they'll be coming here at 5. And I think we decided on Sunday to stay till 7:30. So we'll have some youth group time in addition to participating in the worship service. So.
Great. A few things are coming up later this month. So we've got the fall cleanup on November 19th. There'll be lunch afterwards. It'll be a fun fellowship event and also getting the church ready for the winter. And that same night, it can be a full church day. You can come to our contra dance at 6:30. That's also November 19th. Just a couple days later, we are actually hosting this year the Nashua Area Interfaith Council's Thanksgiving service. And they do this service every year, but it'll be here, and it's on November 22nd. That's a Tuesday night at 7 p.m. And there's going to be a huge interfaith choir that's singing, so I really hope you'll join us for that.
In a few weeks, we will have our Life Issues Through Great Literature, which is part of our Tuesday night's offering. And this month, the book is Water for Elephants. And Ginger Hedges has gotten several copies for us from the Nashua Library, which is really helpful. So I have 7 or 8 books in my office waiting for someone who wants to borrow them. So just email me, dlre.uucn@gmail.com, and make arrangements to come and pick one of those up so that you're ready for the book discussion on the 22nd of November.
Great. I also want to let you know that our UU Thanksgiving is on hiatus this year, so no Thanksgiving here at the church this year. And if you want to sign up for a circle dinner in December, Nancy Segalis will be in coffee hour and would be delighted to sign you up. You can also call her if you're interested. And that's all we've got.
Wow, that was a lot.
That was a lot. So thank you, Sandra, for
You're
helping
welcome.
me out.
You're welcome.
And I hope
Glad to have you in my office.
Yeah, it's lovely to be in here. I hope you all have a wonderful week, and we'll see you for our busy Sunday morning.
Bye.